Hi, I'm Dr. David Geyer, orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, and I provide education and commentary on injuries and injury treatments and injury prevention in sports and exercise for athletes and active people, whether you're an adult, child, pro, college level, or just weekend warrior, so that you can stay healthy and perform your best. Now, I didn't learn to ski. I grew up and still live in the South and didn't get to ski much. The first time I ever went skiing was in high school. Went out to Keystone, Colorado. First day, did the bunny slope, worked with an instructor, really embarrassing, but I stuck with it. Finally got on the slope at the end of the day, just a little green run, and was skiing, and I fell. No big deal, I'd been falling all day trying to learn skiing, but I fell, and then somebody came barreling behind me and basically out of control, apparently, I mean, I could hear it, I didn't see it, hit me in the back of the head, and I didn't know at the time I was in high school, but suffered a concussion. Now, it all turned out fine. I've been skiing a ton since then, and fortunately have never been injured. But my first day of skiing, I suffered an injury. So it brings up a good point. We love skiing, we love snowboarding, and these winter events, they're so much fun. But you need to do what you can to prevent injuries. Injuries can happen in those sports. They're very high speed, you can lose control and get hurt. But if there's steps that you can take to prevent injuries, that's always a good thing. So let me share a couple of suggestions that I have to stay healthy skiing and snowboarding this winter. The first thing I would talk about, and this would have helped me in retrospect, wear a helmet. You know, a lot of places mandate this now, so it may not even be an issue, but we know that skiers and snowboarders that wear helmets, and I think the number is like 43% fewer head and neck injuries that occur with wearing a helmet. I think it's really important. You get used to it really quickly, and I actually think it's warmer. So I think it's a really good thing just from a safety standpoint to make sure that you wear a helmet. Far and away the number one suggestion I have. Another one, this is a little different. People ask, like, is there a proper way to fall? And I don't know that there's necessarily an easy way I can explain it. You don't want to be flailing all over the place. You can definitely get hurt doing that. But if you're losing control, I think the thought is, keeping your chin close to your chest, keep your feet together, try to keep your body sort of compact, so, be looking down the mountain if at all possible, and then not get up until you're done sliding. Don't try to get to your feet. There are actually classes you can take on learning to fall, or if you're taking lessons anyway, ask your instructor about kind of the best way to fall. Now, another thing I think is really important, check your skis, check your snowboards, and check your other equipment, the boots and the bindings and all of that. That's actually one area where rentals, that gets sort of a negative connotation, but that equipment is checked by ski and snowboarding professionals, so it's usually in really good condition because they have to, check all of the bindings and everything about it to make sure it's all in good condition. If you own that, you've got to check your equipment on a regular basis. Another thing that I think can be really helpful, at least in my practice, I see a decent number of people that tear their ACLs skiing, and a lot of them do it at the end of a day when they're tired. So if you start to get tired, maybe you stop for the day, or you go get something to eat and you take a break. Try to avoid fatigue, because then you get tired, you might not control your turns. And remember, this is all really fast speed, so it can be really important. Another thing I'd say is to stay within the marked boundaries. Stay on the slopes, not in the trees where there's rocks and other obstacles. And if you get hurt out there, people might not see you. And then that gets to my last point. Ski and snowboard with other people. Again, that way, somebody knows where you are. If you get hurt, they can call for help, they can get help, but they know that you're down, and you're much more likely to get medical attention quickly. Now, have you ever suffered a skiing or snowboarding injury? I'd love to hear your thoughts, your experiences, or if you have other tips you'd like to share, I'd love to hear those as well. So below this video, leave your comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. And if you know people that have suffered skiing or snowboarding injuries, please share this video with them. Maybe it helps them prevent an injury on the slopes the next time they go. Now, if you like videos like this on sports and exercise injuries and injury treatments and injury prevention, subscribe to my video channel. I record 1 or 2 of these videos every single week. week, and they'll get delivered directly to you. And last, go to my website, drdavidgeyer.com. Sign up for my email list. Enter your name and email. I share so many resources on ways to stay healthy and perform your best that I only share by email, and I'll deliver those directly to you. Look forward to communicating with you that way. I hope this video was helpful. Really enjoyed it. If you go out on the slopes this year, do everything you can to stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you right here next time.